today I'm really excited, and I know that I say that in a lot of videos because, let's be honest, when it comes to nail polish, I'm always really excited. But today I am especially extremely excited because today is a video talking about one of my favorite things in the entire world, and I'm also getting to do this as a collab with some of the most amazing people on YouTube. So I'm just, well, that's my opinion. But some amazing ladies that I've gotten to know over the years now. Can you believe it's been almost 2 years that I've been on YouTube? But anyways, that's beside the point. All these girls are really super sweet, and they're so knowledgeable, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are probably already subscribed to most, if not all of them, but just in case you're not, just go check out their channels. You won't be disappointed. They're all amazing. They all make really high quality, amazing videos, so just go check them out. So these lovely ladies that I'm talking about, of course I will have all their channels and their links to their neon favorites. I will have their collab videos as well as their channel links down below, and around here I'll put some annotations around here, so go ahead and click on the videos, click on the faces or whatever. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Click on the links and go watch these videos, go check out these channels. These ladies are all amazing, and I seriously, I cannot wait to see what their neon picks, their favorites are. And I want to know how many are going to overlap, because I don't know, I wonder. I mean, I gotta imagine that a few of these are gonna overlap because a lot of, some of them have a lot of hype behind them, but I don't know. Anyways, the ladies that I'm talking about are Amy from Nail Polish Baby 90. She's so freaking sweet, guys. Yuki from Warm Vanilla Sugar, another amazing sweet lady. Lindsay from Lindsay Does Nails. Holly from Miss Holly Berries. Zenora, I believe her channel name is just Zenora, which is a beautiful name in and of itself, so you don't need to add anything to it. And Jess from JessFace90, and me, but you're already watching this video, so you didn't need to know that I was doing this collab. Am I talking really fast? I think I'm a little too excited. So yeah, definitely check out their channels. All those girls are so sweet and amazing. And if you're new here, if you're coming over from one of their channels, welcome. Thank you so much for coming to check out my channel and my video. Hopefully you like what you see and you stick around. I'm gonna try and make this video as concise, I guess, as possible, but I tend to blab when it comes to neons because neons are, I'll just leave it at that. I love neons so much. They're probably my absolute favorite of all the nail polish categories in the entire world. So yes. So really quick, before we get started, I'm going to tell you guys what I'm wearing, just in case you're wondering. I'm wearing the Revlon Just Bitten Kissable Balm Stain in the shade Smitten. Yeah, all the writing has been worn off of this thing because I love it so much. Yeah, it's pretty much down to a nub. I love this thing so much. It's a really nice berry shade, and it fades to a nice pink over time. It stains really well, and it's not drying or anything like that, so I love this stuff. Anyways, what's on my nails? I guess we'll just transition into talking about the polish, because what's on my nails is actually the first polish I'm going to talk about. So let's rewind just a little bit. I promise we'll get to the polish in just a second. When Jess from JessFace90, she's amazing, when she told me about this collab and asked me to be a part of it, well, first of all, I was super freaking excited. But also it really got me thinking. I've been thinking since she asked me like a week or two ago. I've been thinking about neons, and I wouldn't say controversy, but I feel like there's a lot of maybe not misconceptions. I don't know. I feel like everybody has their own idea of what neons are, or I don't know. Let me try and explain what I mean. So in my personal opinion, sometimes companies will come out with collections and call them neon collections, or they're, somebody will say, oh, there's neons in it. And there are really bright colors in the collection, but I wouldn't consider them neons. And I don't know, I feel like the definition of a neon is something that's up for debate. Because some people will swear that something is a neon, and some people will be like, nah, that is not a neon, it's just bright. So, and then whether it needs a white base or not a white base, and it's just all sorts of chaotic and crazy. I'm gonna share my favorites of what I think to be neons. Some of you may disagree, I don't know. But you know, let's keep it clean in the comments, guys. Gosh, there's a hair in my face. Anyways, what was I saying? These are what I believe to be neons. I don't know if I can define it. I guess the best way that I can describe a neon, in my opinion, is a really, really bright color that, like, especially when you like go outside in the sunlight, it like burns your eyeballs. It's so bright. It's almost hard to look at, especially when you like pair it with like black or something that's really contrasting. It like almost hurts to look at. And that's kind of how I've been, that's how I like my neons. I like them to be so bright and obnoxious that everybody can tell you're wearing a neon. Another thing that I want to say really quick before I show you my picks, this was extremely hard for me to pick which polishes to put in this video. Like, I spent way too long thinking about which polishes to include, and I think I feel pretty good about the lineup that I've come up with here, but I don't know, I'm almost still second guessing myself as to like, oh, should I include this one or not? I don't know. And another thing about neons is I'm not sure. This is, I feel like I need to learn, and tell me what your guys' opinions are in the comments down below. Can you have like a neon blue? Can you have like neon colors that are like darker like that? And like, I feel like if you do have a neon blue, then it doesn't really do that eye searing thing. I find like the only ones that really like hurt your eyes the way that I'm talking about are yellows, oranges, corals, and yeah, pretty much that's it. Pink. Those are like the only colors I can think of that really sear your eyeballs. So I apologize if it's a little heavy on the warm colors, but those are it. I mean, these are my favorites anyway, so I didn't try and include like one red, one pink, one, you know what I mean? I didn't try and include one from every color category. I just tried to pick the ones that are actually my favorites. So that was extremely long-winded. I apologize. Let's get into the colors, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Okay, finally, let's get on to what I'm wearing on my nails. This is amazing. So on my nails, I am wearing Orly's Glowstick. I love this polish so much. I stamped some black stars on top. This is what I'm talking about, guys, with like that super contrasting thing. When you get this in the sunlight, like, it hurts, but it's so pretty. I love it. So the reason why I love Orly's Glowstick so much is because it is incredibly eye-searingly highlighter yellow bright. And the formula on this neon yellow is my favorite of the neon yellows that I have tried. I mean, not a lot of companies come out with these, you know? Orly and China Glaze are the two companies that I would say, the mainstream companies that is, that do neons the best. And I have the most Orly's and China Glazes in this video. Anyways, this polish is just so amazing. I have in the past compared this to China Glaze Celtic Sun, and I think in the past they were really close, but now my bottle of Celtic Sun has like completely faded and like sucks, and it almost looks like a pastel. Let me know if that's happened to you. I'm kind of sad about it. Anyways, this one has not faded and it evens out. In my opinion, I think that this one has a better formula than the China Glaze Celtic Sun. I feel like it evens out a little bit better. It's not nearly as streaky. This is one of those ones that you're gonna need a white base unless you want it to be like a dull sheer polish. It's gonna look dull and sheer if you don't put it under white. One coat over white though, two if you're like me and kind of OCD and have to do two coats anyways. But it's just so gorgeous and amazing, and I love it. So next in my list of favorite neons is a new acquisition to my collection. This is from Orly's new Adrenaline Rush collection, their summer collection. This is called Thrill Seeker. I wore this a couple weeks ago, and I'm not gonna lie, every chance I got, I was looking at my hands. This is so beautiful and bright. It's amazing. This is one of, I would say, maybe two from the collection that you could arguably say are neons. It's really, really bright. I think it's a neon because it does hurt your eyes. Some people may disagree. I'm gonna call it a neon because it's amazing. This thing, for being so light and such a bright lime green, this has a really good formula. 2 to 3 coats depending on your thickness. You don't need a white base, but you could get a really nice, bright, punchy manicure with 1 coat over white. I really, really love this polish. I don't know what else to say about it. That whole collection, actually, I was really impressed with because for being such bright colors, the formulas were extremely opaque and easy to work with, so I really like this one. Alright, the next polish, another Orly. I'm sorry guys, I know there's going to be tons of China Glazes and Orlys in this video, but I just had to pick my favorites. So this is called Tropical Pop. This came out in Orly's last year's summer collection. I can't remember what it was called. I don't remember. But this was by far my favorite from that collection, and honestly this one might be my favorite, or at least like top 1 or 2 from this top 1 or 2. That would be my favorite. Top 2 or 3 at least in my favorite neons. Did I say it's called Tropical Pop? I don't remember if I said that or not. The reason why I love this so much, well, there's many reasons. The color. This looks like, to me, it looks like radioactive, like macaroni and cheese color. Like, it's the perfect blend of yellow and orange. Definitely more orange than yellow, but it's just so, oh my god. It's just so amazing. I love this one so much. The second reason, the formula, again, for being such a bright color, the formula is quite good. You do not need a white base. Maybe you can, like I said with the last one with Thrill Seeker, you don't need a white base. It can get opaque and it's going to be extremely bright. You're going to get the color in the bottle. You can put it over white if you want to, and like you'll only have to do 1 coat over white and it'll be extremely bright. Maybe like a touch brighter than it is in the bottle, but if you don't want to do a white base, this is one of those ones that does not need it. I just love this so much. I love it so much. So yes, if you don't have Tropical Pop in your collection, I think you need it. Now for a couple of these polishes, I came up with not necessarily dupes on some of them, but good alternatives in case you didn't have these ones. This is China Glaze's Sun Worshipper. It's not a dead-on dupe by any means to Orly's Tropical Pop. It doesn't have as good of a formula, that's why I didn't pick it first. It's a little bit brighter, I would say, than Orly's Tropical Pop, but this one does need a white base. But they're definitely in that same like color family, you know. They're definitely the kind of yellowy oranges. They're both like so gorgeous, and I'm justifying keeping both of them. I love them both so much. They're freaking out my camera right now, but yeah. Just in case you can't get your hands on Orly's Tropical Pop, and you had Sun Worshipper, or, I mean, I think that Sun Worshipper might be part of China Glaze's permanent line, so, it's more readily available, I would say. So, not quite a dupe, but a good alternative. So, one of my absolute favorite colors to wear on my nails in the summertime is, like, hot neon orange. Like, the hottest orange you can get. Not like a yellowy orange, like an orange. And my favorite is Bonita's Flaming Juan. Now, I'm going to show you an alternative to this because unfortunately I think that this is like limited edition from last summer. I don't know for sure. Maybe you can find it. I actually don't know. Maybe on Bonita's website or something. I don't know. I found this at Rite Aid last summer and I just about died. It is so freaking bright. I would say the most amazing thing about this polish, because it's not necessarily unique. I have a few that are really close to or almost identical to in other brands, but what makes this so amazing is, well, it's $1.49, that's the first thing. But second thing, this has a really good formula. All the other ones that I have don't have very good formulas. This one, 2 to 3 coats on its own. You do not need a white base if you do not want one. Might make your job a little bit faster if you used a white base. If you had like a really opaque white, then 1 coat of this over white would be like fast. But I mean, I guess that can be said about all of these. But this is just, it's so amazing, and the formula is so good, and I love the brushes on these. I just absolutely love this polish. And I think a good alternative to that, and one that's definitely more readily available, holy crap, my camera is not happy about this. So this is Flaming Juan, I was just talking about that, and this is Orly's Popsicle. This is one of those ones that's got like the sheer kind of typical neon formula, you know, sheer, and it dries matte and all that jazz. It's very typical of a neon formula. So if you can get the Flaming Juan, then get this one. But this one is a good alternative because it's almost identical in color. The formula's not that bad. Like I said, just put it over white. It self-levels really well. It's not very streaky or anything like that. It's a good alternative. And the next polish from my favorite neons list is one that I'm pretty sure that all of these girls are gonna have this one in their video, but that's because it's amazing and it's a cult favorite for a reason. This is China Glaze's Flip Flop Fantasy. This is gorgeous and beautiful and amazing. This is a really, really bright pink coral. Sometimes I have a hard time whether I want to put it with my pinks or whether I want to put it like in with the corals, because even in the corals it looks really, really pink, but when you put it with the pinks it looks too coral. You know, hashtag nail polish problems. But this is just so bright and amazing. Every time I try to wear this every summer because this is just so beautiful. I'm not 100% sure if this is like the old version or the new version. I know that they replaced it or changed out the formula or something. I'm not really sure which one I have, but I really like the one I have. And I got it several years ago, so it's probably the older formula. I remember in my, you know, in my memories from like last summer and stuff, when I put this on, it was really like streaky and thin and, you know, like a typical neon. This time when I swatched it, it was like really thick and opaque. Not thick in a bad way, but like it was like opaque. So I don't know if it thickened up like because it's old or something, but honestly, I like the formula a lot better now. I would suggest putting it over white, but I actually didn't need to put it over white. So you can go either way, and maybe your formula would be different if it's not a super old bottle. But yeah, I just love this one. It's so amazingly beautiful. If you don't have China Glaze's Flip Flop Fantasy, you're missing out. It's amazing. And then the next alternative I want to talk about, these are definitely not dupes. But just in case you wanted a better formula version of it, again, in Orly's new summer collection, this is Push the Limit. This is another really super bright coral polish. More coral than pink. This one's definitely more pink. But it has a very, very good formula. As you can see, this one's definitely like darker a little bit too. So just in case you wanted a coral option that wasn't this one, I don't know, I decided to throw it in there. It couldn't make it really into my top on its own. It's gorgeous and it has a really good formula, so I don't know, I thought I'd mention it just in case. Alright, so the next polish I'm going to talk about is this gorgeous beauty right here. This is from the new China Glaze Electric Nights collection. I think it's one of the few actual neons that are in that collection. I feel like, I don't know. Again, it's one of those things, like, are they just bright or are they neon? So I feel like it's one of the neons. This is gorgeous and amazing, and my camera's freaking out, and I'm probably saying that about a lot of the polishes, but especially those orange ones, like, the camera just does not like it. Anyways, this is China Glaze's Ready to Rave. It is, oh god, guys, I need to stop. This is, again, maybe in the top, like, 2 or 3, maybe. It's so pretty. It is like it's like a red coral, I would say. It's like an orangey red coral. It doesn't have a ton of pink in it. I mean, it's a little bit pink. I don't know. It's that amazing, like, coralness, I feel like, that really makes it pop. I'll insert a picture right here of a manicure that I did using this polish and a couple others from the Electric Nights collection. And that coral just, like, it gives me life. It just like pops off of the nail. It was so bright and amazing. I love that manicure. It was, I think it's the middle in that gradient, the middle polish in the gradient. Anyways, this is just so beautiful and amazing. And the formula, guys, okay. a lot, like I've said a lot in this video, a lot of neons do not have the best formula. This one does. I mean, I'm not like a huge like formula stickler. If a polish is good and beautiful, then, I mean, if it's beautiful, then I don't even really care if the formula is not good. But this one, I'm happy to say, it has a pretty good formula, and it's amazingly beautiful and bright, and it's one of those ones that you don't need a white base. You can do a white base. I don't really think that it honestly makes that big of a difference. When I reviewed this collection, and I swatched it on my hands, which I hope I have time to swatch all these on my hands. If I don't have time to swatch all these on my hands, I really apologize. I really wanted to. It's just been a crazy week. Anyways, when I swatched this one, I put white on my pointer finger, like I had a white base on my pointer finger, and all the other nails, it was by itself. You can't even tell the difference. Like, it doesn't really make a difference. So it's amazingly beautiful. The formula is good. It's super bright and amazing, and it's just amazing. How many times can I say amazing? This thing is amazing. Now this is another one. They're not dupes, but I feel like they're good comparable polishes. This is China, oh geez, I'm almost dropping things. This one right here is China Glaze's Pool Party. This is another one that I bet a lot of people will have in their videos. In this favorite neons video, I bet a lot of the other girls will mention this polish. This is another beautiful like red coral. I don't know if this is the new version of Pool Party or the old version. I know that they reformulated this one also, so I don't really know which version of it is, but this version that I have is really close to China Glaze's Ready to Rave. They're very, very similar. Ready to Rave just has a way better formula than Pool Party does. Pool Party's really good, and I'm not getting rid of it. I feel justified in having both. I think that Ready to Rave is just a touch brighter or lighter, and Pool Party is just maybe a smidgen darker, but they both have that like reddish coral kind of feel. Their only reason that Pool Party isn't in the neons, like in the top spot or whatever for the neons, is because of the formula in comparison to this one. I love them both, and I'm going to keep both of them, but this one just has a better formula. That's why I decided to share this one with you guys. But then again, I shared this one with you anyway, so you get to see both. Alright, this next polish, I feel like I might be like fudging a little bit in the sense, like, is this a neon? Is it not a neon? I mean, that's another one. Some people are like, if it has shimmer, it is not a neon. So, I don't know. I would say most shimmery polishes probably aren't neon. This one, however, when I look at it and when I wear it, it hurts my eyes. It does that thing where it hurts my eyes, so I'm considering it good enough to be in this video. It may be debatable if it's a neon or not, but I don't care. It's so gorgeous. This is China Glaze's Foxy Mama. This is a intense, blam kind of orange. It's like, here's Flaming Juan that we talked about before. They're like the same shade of orange, but Foxy Mama has this amazing like yellow gold shimmer in it. I don't even know if you can consider it a shimmer. It's so, I don't know, it almost looks like a duochrome. I know that it's a shimmer, but in the bottle it almost has like a duochrome effect. It is so gorgeous, guys. It is so, so, so pretty. I love this so much. It glows from within. I kept saying that when I was wearing it because it just, the shimmer makes it like glow, and it's so bright and it's amazing. And you do not need a white base with this. It has an amazing formula actually. It's gorgeous. So the next one in this video, when I thought about doing this video, I was like, I have to include that one, mainly because how much I've worn it. I've worn this thing so much. This is, I wish I wouldn't have shaken it up because I could have showed you guys the line, but this is China Glaze's Shocking Pink. This thing, maybe it's not the most unique pink in the entire world. I mean, I'm not a huge pink person anyways, but it is so, so pretty. It is so, so freaking pretty and bright. I would consider it a neon. It hurts your eyes when you wear this puppy. Every time I'm like, I want to try something different. Maybe I should wear pink. I never wear pink. And then I always go to this, which is not wearing something different because I've worn this so much. It is just a hot, bright, electric, almost like white pink. It's so bright. I would consider this like the quintessential Barbie color, in my opinion. It's just so pretty. I think this is another one that, like, over time, because this is a really old bottle for me, over time the formula has like thickened up a little bit, which has made it like a bajillion times easier to work with. Originally, this is kind of one of those thinner, streakier formulas. You can choose to do, I don't know. I feel like right now you might not need to do a white base to get the color in the bottle. But that's just this bottle. I don't know if this is new to you. If you go out and buy it brand new, it might be way thinner and waterier. I would say the best way to wear this is with a white base. Maybe you don't need it. I don't know. I think, again, that's one of those things that might depend on your bottle, because mine is different, I think, now. But anyways, this thing is so gorgeous and beautiful and amazing, and I love it. Alright, and this is the very last polish in my top. I think that there's 9 polishes in this. Yeah, I have 9 polishes in this, my favorite neons. I can't believe I didn't make it to 10. I probably could have made it to, I could have made it to like 50, honestly, but I tried to narrow it down. And I do have a comparison for this one. But anyways, this is Polish Me Silly, I almost said China Glaze. I just said China Glaze so much in this video. This is Polish Me Silly's Freckles. This thing is so awesome, guys. Okay, this is an indie brand. Albeit this is one of those indie brands that's really not that hard to get your hands on. I feel like for the most part, when I go onto their website, everything is in stock. And this is only $6, which is kind of, you know, it's not crazy expensive. A lot of indies, you know, are like $10. They're above most mainstream prices, and it's not like you can really get them on sale or anything. But this is, I believe, $6 on their website. I will link their website down below. Or maybe it might be just an Etsy shop. I'm not 100% sure. I can't remember right now. Anyways, this polish is amazing. This is a clear base with, like, jam-packed with little teeny neon colored glitters, like every color in the rainbow neon glitters, and they're little teeny tiny ones. There is a version of this called Clowning Around, I think, that is pretty much the sister polish to this, except for there are some bigger glitters in it. These ones are all quite small, which I kind of like that. I don't have Clowning Around, so I can't really have that. I don't have that to show you guys, but I believe that they're pretty much the same thing, just different sized. This thing is so beautiful, guys. I put one coat over white, and it just blows my mind. This was actually a gift. We did a secret Cupid like swap collab thingy with a few other girls on YouTube, and Stacy from Polished Ways. I will also link her channel down below. She's just amazing. I love that girl. She gave this to me in that swap collab thingamajigger, and I'm so happy to have it. It is an amazing, amazing polish, and all those little neon glitters are just, they're neon on your nails. They're beautiful. Alright, and this is the very last polish I'm going to mention in this video. I promise, but as an alternative to Polish Me Silly's Freckles, I have another one from the China Glaze Electric Nights, and this is called Point Me to the Party. These are not dupes, but they are similar. If you don't want to go out and buy an indie, this one is readily available right now. It's a brand new collection. You should be able to find this anywhere that China Glaze is sold, which is a lot of places. So this has some of the same like neon glitters. Like, I don't know if I mentioned this before. For the Polish Me Silly, like a neon glitter, it looks really dull in the bottle because a neon glitter is like sheer and you can see through it. And so when you put them all together, it just kind of looks kind of like dull, blobby mess. When you put this over white and those neon glitters pop with the white, it's amazing. This one has some of those like sheer neon glitters in it, but it also has like matte glitters in there, like bright colored. They're not quite neon, but they're like really bright matte glitters mixed in with the neon glitters. So when you put it over white, they look kind of similar because these ones are maybe the glitters are like a little bit bigger in here, but they give you like the same sort of effect. Not dupes. I will keep them both because they are not the same, but they are similar enough to where if you were looking for that effect but you didn't want to go online and buy an indie, that the China Glaze one might satisfy your craving for that kind of look. Alright guys, so that brings us to the end of my favorite neons, which was an amazing collab with these amazing girls. I can't wait to check out all their videos. I'm so excited to see what their favorites are. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Definitely go check out, I'll put the links again. We've got Amy from Nail Polish Baby 90. Tripping over my words. Yuki from Warm Vanilla Sugar 0823, Lindsay from Lindsay Does Nails, Holly from Miss Holly Berries, Zenora from Zenora, or maybe it's Zen Network. I'm pretty sure it's just Zenora, I think, and Jess from JessFace90. Thank you guys again. Click the links and subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and yeah, I love you guys so much, and I will be back with a brand new video very soon. So, alright, I love you guys. Bye. On my lips, I am wearing the blah, blah, blah. It's gonna be okay. Right now, we're just warming up, right? We're just talking about some bloopers or something. It's a nice coral, or not coral. This is not coral, Hannah. I seriously think I might be getting too excited because I'm just... So let's rerun. Blah, 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 blah. There's a fly trying to like get in my grill. I forgot what I was talking about. Alright, Sue. That's not so. They're both so gorgeous. Sorry, my camera overheater. So the next polish in this amazing, no, Jesus, Hannah, no. I don't know. Anyways, that's just, I feel like I need to calm down. But because I don't like love pinks, I think I have a few pink, oh my god, I just need to shut up. I do, that was way too hard.